Hi, I'm here for Sound on Sound at the AES in New York with Stephen Slate from Slate Digital. We've had some very good reviews of Slate's previous offerings, including the virtual tape machines and the virtual bus compressor. So, Stephen, do you want to tell us about what this is? What have you got for us today?
Well, today we kind of try to complete the processing chain by giving you a really versatile, flexible track processing system. So what we did is create a plugin called the Virtual Mix Rack. And what it does is it kind of mimics the classic 500 series hardware system where you can have multiple modules right in one plugin interface. And it comes bundled with 4 modules, which is the FG401, which is an FET style, analog style compressor, the FG116, which is a VCA, more modern style compressor, the FGN, which is a classic emulation of the British discrete equalizer, and then the FGS, which is an emulation of the workhorse British console equalizer. And we're going to add lots of more modules. We're going to add more EQs, more compressors, de-essers, and the cool thing is having all of your processing in one plugin interface makes it so easy to compare and contrast different filters, to gain stage different filters going into compression, and I don't know if you can get a close-up here, but you can reorder your processing chain, so if I want to put the compressor afterwards, after the filters, I can do that.
Very cool.
So it gives you a very flexible architecture to process your mix and process each track.
So what other modules do you see coming in the future, and I mean, when's this going to be shipping, do you think?
More modules, like I said, we want to keep doing more classic equalizers and compressors. I definitely want to put a cool de-esser in there, harmonic enhancers and exciters, limiters. Who knows? I mean, hey, if you've got an idea, we'll try to code it and throw it in there. We just want to do whatever people really want and what people need for their mix chains. And as far as release goes, I'm looking at about early Q1 2014.
Okay, so this is going to be fitting in with the other things you got in your collection then, so you could literally load up all of the Slate Digital stuff and you've got a start to finish workflow that you've got.
Yeah, I think so. Another cool thing about that, I'm glad you said that, is we're going to make a virtual console collection module for the virtual mix rack. So you'll have your console emulation, your compression, your EQ, and all of your processing in one GUI. So that's going to be really cool. But yeah, like you said, we have the virtual tape machine, we have the bus compressors, we have the FGX limiter, so you can use a lot of Slate plugins and hopefully get a pretty good mix out of all of them.
Cool, and do you have any idea about pricing yet, or is that TBC?
It's to be announced, but we try to price things pretty fairly. We've never been known to price things out of the range of real musicians and real engineers who are our desired customers.
Cool, so presumably it'll work on all platforms, including Pro Tools 11?
Absolutely, it'll be right out of the box for Pro Tools 11, AAX 64-bit.
Fantastic, thanks very much, Steve.
Thank you guys
Cheers.
so much. Thanks, SOS.